24-year-old me who never dated a girl. 13-year-old kids crying over a breakup. Me at 2 a.m. reading 353 comments of 2 people arguing. When I'm starving and they tell me, wait, let's take a picture. Can you explain this gap in your resume? No. I signed an NDA. Me when my alarm clock goes off in the morning. The most dangerous game to play, resting your eyes in the morning after shutting off your alarm. Me at my desk on Monday morning. Me forcing myself to enjoy a game after I paid $40 for it. Work starts at 8 o'clock. Me at 7:68. Coach. Show them how fierce our team is. Me. Just broke one of my made-up rules that only I have to follow. My cat. I lost my toy under the couch. Me. That must be the uvula. Oh, so it's a girl house. When I know things but I can't say anything because of the way I found out. When you live in a place where the unofficial best thing to do is visit a neighboring town, your salary won't be very good starting out. Is that okay? My performance won't be very good until it is. That okay. How I listened to bro's problems that were 100% his fault and 1000% avoidable. Watching a lion eating a zebra in a lion documentary. Watching a zebra getting eaten by a lion in a zebra's documentary. When you're stretching in bed and you feel your calf start to tighten. Me. Why does my back hurt? Also me. This is how I feel when I can't breathe out of my nose. Me restarting the song because I blinked on my favorite part. My brain after I try something new and I'm not instantly a pro at it in 5 seconds. Me watching YouTube reviews of the thing I just bought to justify my purchase. Welcome to college, where everyone is smarter than you except the 3 people in your group project. Whenever my girlfriend has to go do something while we're on call, she puts a stuffed animal on camera so I don't get lonely. Standing at the fridge eating shredded cheese at 2 a.m. me in the meeting, wondering how they got the big table through the door. Girls time traveling, you're my granddaughter. Yes. Me time traveling, I'm your son. Please use this. Will do. Do you all turn your ringer off on your phone before going to bed? My phone been on silent for the past decade. Girl, that shirt looks good on you. Me. Not today, old friend. It was at this moment Louis realized why Rob bought him lunch every day for the past 2 years. When you're winning the argument with facts and they start attacking you personally instead of addressing the topic. My mental illness when I'm alone. My mental illness at my psychiatrist appointment. Me ignoring messages until I gain enough energy to be social again. If you ever feel useless, just remember that Bikini Bottom has a fire department. Me. I can't wait for my day off. Me on my day off. If you work from home, you might go multiple days without speaking to another human being, but there are downsides too. Men only have 4 ways out of depression. How do you guys cope with sadness? We tell someone we're sad, and they tell us don't be sad, and then we stop being sad. Men lost at sea 29 days say it was a nice break from reality. Men would rather be lost at sea for 29 days than go to therapy. My face when I see a funny meme. My face when I think about that same meme the next day, in school. Cold water, hot water, me taking a shower. When you're closing apps and accidentally close the music. Me driving home from work knowing I'm only going home to eat and sleep, so I can do it all again tomorrow. Chat, cuz. Email, because. Essay of 3,000 words. The particular reason, for the circumstance following. So, you saved all your items till you needed them, and now the game's over. Girls. Oh no, I don't have anything to wear. Boys. 2002, 2004, 2007, 2022. Me using the hot water in the shower to replace the warmth of a loving partner. No one. That one person. January. This is going to be my year. September. I'm losing my fucking mind here. Me, when I see a creative kill in a horror movie. That's gross. I love it. 20-year-old me walking past a group of 12-year-olds who might bully me. When you thought you were special to someone. When you're showing someone a movie that you like, and they get up to use the bathroom, so you try pausing it, and they say, don't pause it. When you wake up and want to sleep again, but you have shit to do. Going to sleep because you're tired. Going to sleep because you've had enough of being conscious. Do you ever sit back and realize you're not anybody's favorite person? You're just kinda there. And then you get the sudden urge to distance yourself from everyone and chill alone. When you say something to your therapist, and they firmly reply with, I did not need to know that. When you go to sleep at 4 p.m. and wake up at 6 p.m. When am I? Therapist. You said you were disappointed with life and how the world operates. What were your expectations? Me. Guys are always okay with doing nothing for their birthday. Imagine celebrating the day all your problems started. Absolutely no one. Me at 3 a.m. Me sitting at my desk, knowing I still have 7 hours to go before I can go home. Showing up to school after a doctor's appointment. When you finally have enough battery percentage to roll over on the other side of the bed, morning people bragging that they've been up since 4 a.m. Also morning people by 8 p.m. Me when I watch TikTok videos of people I know. 6-year-old me, I can't wait to grow up, becomes adult me. What role do you play at family gatherings? The cousin that doesn't show up anymore. Reading someone complain about a shitty relationship, pointless job, and only having 2 friends. And it sounds like a flex to you. Finally a day off. My day off, Mom. Let's go to the store. My social anxiety. When you're finally feeling good about yourself, and somebody says you look tired. The furniture my grandparents left me versus the furniture I'm leaving my grandkids. The exact photo description of a dad joke in action. Me. Comes out of my room to socialize parents. Oh look, the hermit is coming out of his cave. Me. Ah, humor based on my pain. Ah, ha, ha. What happened to house parties? Nobody has a house. Being a good caring parent. Buying alcohol and beating your kids. Parents. You can't hurt me. I saw it coming 3 months ago when I was overthinking. Forget everything you learned in college. You won't need it here. But I didn't go to college. Well then, you're unqualified for this job. Confused Unga Bunga. Stoner chicks are so cute. Stoner chicks. Me, a non-native speaker proudly watching TV without having to use subtitles. British accent. How they advertise the chair. How I use the chair. When your body naturally wakes you up at 8 a.m. on the weekend. Why? My talents leaving my body when someone is watching. Me. I never have enough time to do anything. Also me for 30 minutes. Me isolating myself to escape from reality. Loneliness.